When I first started my journey of minimalism, I turned to YouTube, of course, for inspiration on, how to get rid of my stuff. And there were a lot of videos out there on how you get rid of like one item a day, and then it accumulates, and over 30 days you've gotten rid of like close to 500 items, right? I tried that, but after like day 3 or day 4, I would give up. Or some days I might just get rid of more things than I intended to. I found it hard to like continuously do the same routine every day, because minimalism is not something that you just become one day. It's something that you have to like train yourself into doing it. And then I heard about this KonMari method, and I was like, who is Marie Kondo and what is she talking about? I went out and read her book, Spark Joy. I will list it down below. Her method might seem a little brutal to a lot of people, but that is what I needed. So I was just sick and tired of having to clean my space again and again all the time, and then still finding it looking untidy or dirty or messy, or still having lots of stuff. So I followed Marie Kondo's principles on how to get rid of the stuff, but I did it in my own way, which worked for me and worked for my husband, and I hope will work for you too in today's video. I'm going to take you through your days and what you can do in the next 30 days to declutter your space. And as usual, I'll leave a PDF link below that you can print out. Just tick mark as you go. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Seetal. I'm a former medical doctor and I do YouTube videos now. I talk about minimalism, productivity, and I also do some lifestyle videos. If you think you would like to follow me, then hit the subscribe button below. Also, there's a bell next to it. If you hit the bell button, it will notify you every time I post a video. Alright, day 1, begin in your closet. Always begin in your closet. Why? Because it is the most overwhelming process for us. Clothes show off our personality, and it's something that's very hard for us to get rid of, even when it doesn't fit us and we think that we've put on weight, but we think that we're going to go back and lose that weight and all that stuff. But listen, get rid of your clothes that do not flatter you anymore, that do not fit you anymore. Even if you think that you're going to lose weight, to go back to that size. If you can get yourself to donate those clothes or sell those clothes that don't fit you anymore, you will start feeling better about yourself, because you will stop feeling so guilty every time you look at those clothes that don't fit you anymore. And when you feel horrible, chances are you're going to pick out clothes that don't really flatter you, but you're going to wear it anyways, because you're not really bothered now to dress yourself up, because all you see right now is that you're fat. Appreciate your body right now. Go out and buy new clothes that fit you and flatter you and where you look and feel good in them, and just get rid of everything old. And in the case that you do lose weight, it's okay. Celebrate that you've lost weight. Go out and buy new clothes that flatter you, and don't worry about that old stuff. Moving on, day 2, tackle your bath. I have curly hair and I've got tools to make my hair curly. Go figure. Okay, so I had to get myself to get rid of my tools. And then I also have hair straighteners. Hair straighteners I don't use. I don't know why I keep them. I did use them at one point many years ago, but I don't use it now. So I had to bring myself to sell it or to donate it. And if you have all these other creams left over that are really good for your skin, but you haven't got yourself to use them, keep these creams out in the open so you can see them, and do not buy any other skin product until you've absolutely finished this. Day 3, easy. Tackle your shoes and footwear. So I've already mentioned this in my last video. Anything that's same thing. Anything that's worth throwing, throw away. Anyway, anything that's worth selling, sell it. Anything that can be donated and you don't want to go through the trouble of selling it, then donate. Day 4, TV cabinet. Tend to put a lot of things in there that actually don't belong there, maybe because the TV cabinet's nearby and the kids have left toys lying around, so you just like take the toys and just chuck in there. So it's time to take everything out. Day 5, buffet cabinet. If you do not have a buffet cabinet, go into your hallway. You might have one of those hall tables or just like hall baskets or things that you put in your hallway. You might find odd things there like letters, magazines that don't belong there. Get everything out. Remember, before you try to organize, always grab everything, take it all out and throw away, declutter what you don't need, and organizing comes last. Day 6, kitchen cabinets. Not the pantry and not the kitchen drawers, just the cabinets. Open all the cabinets, take out things that you don't want, put them back. Now, if in your head you're thinking, I should do the drawers too because there are things in there that I don't want and I could put this stuff from the cabinet into the drawers, Then day 7, the next day, do the kitchen drawers. Not the pantry yet, just the drawers. And then if you feel like when you've done the drawers and thrown away everything that you don't need, gotten rid of everything that you don't need, then if you feel like there's anything in your cabinet that you kept there yesterday that you thought you could swap it over and put it in your drawers, and then the drawer stuff, put it in the cabinet, you do that on day 7. On day 8, leave it just for your pantry. Throw out all the food, expired food that you don't need. Throw out anything that you do not use. Day 9, storeroom. If you don't have a storeroom, you might have linen closets or closets in the laundry room, so you can tackle that. It's day 10 today. We're going to do our phone. This is when you can sit in bed, sit down with a cup of coffee and go through your phone apps. Delete any app that you do not use as often as you think you should use. So for instance, one of the apps that I know I use every once in a while but not all the time is some of the shopping apps, and I know that when I need it I can always just download it. My information will still be there. I'm still using the same phone, the same password, the same email. Everything will get updated. It's visual clutter. When you have too many things on your phone, even looking at your phone to do stuff, to be more productive, if you see a lot of apps on your phone, you will stop being productive because you get distracted so easily. So day 11, emails. We're deleting all emails that we have had, like thousands of emails that we've had since 2008. We do not need those emails. Delete. And if you have any emails that you subscribe to, newsletters for instance, that you do not read, open that email, scroll right down, and you will see a little unsubscribe link. Unsubscribe and you will not receive their email anymore. And day 12, we tackle our documents cabinet. So go open your documents cabinet, throw out all those old bills that you've been keeping from like 1983. If you've gotten the confirmation that thank you for paying your bills, that's all you need. Day 13, okay, this is a bit hard. Sort out through your kids' artwork. Kids love making art. They love drawing things, and they will always bring stuff back. Almost every day, my kids bring back their artwork, and they show it to me immediately when they've brought it back because they're obviously very excited about it. But what I notice is the very next morning when they wake up, they don't care about the artwork. The best way to deal with this is as soon as they bring back their artwork, keep the ones that you really love and that you find is so special, and the rest just bin it because they're going to keep making art all the time. And another thing I do with art that I feel is nice to look at but not really worthy to keep for a long term, I get my kids to actually put this artwork on their wall in their bedroom. Day 14, all photographs and sentimental items. Now, a lot of your photographs might already be online. If you have photographs online, make sure that all your photographs are kept safely on a hard drive and not just on your computer. So put it all in one hard drive or 2 hard drives to be safe, and make sure you know where to reach for them when you need them. The safest place where I like to store my pictures is on Google Photos and iCloud. Day 15, the living room and your TV room. You will find things that you no longer need and you no longer serves your purpose. You must find a magazine or a book there that no longer serves you any purpose. You might find like a decoration item that someone gave you but you actually don't really like it anymore. Here's the thing, that person loves you, you still love that person. Even if you gave that piece of decoration away to someone else, to Goodwill, it's okay. That person's not going to stop loving you. And if they do because you gave away the decoration item that they bought for you, then maybe they don't really actually care about you. Day 16, garage. I spoke about this in my last video. This is where we get rid of any of our unfinished project. I feel like I use the word get rid of so much in this video. I say get rid of a lot. Okay, day 17, balconies or garden. Throw out everything that you do not need and keep unused items out of sight. It's your garden, it's a beautiful garden, and all of a sudden you see like this rake hanging up so proudly against the wall. And then finally, day 18, treat yourself. Go out again, treat yourself because you've done so well. Day 19, another slow day. You can sit down and have a cleaning routine. Now that you've gotten rid of a lot of your stuff by day 19, you don't have to clean the entire house in that one day a week. You can go room by room every week. So by the time you reach Saturday, it's like you've cleaned the entire house and now you can go out and spend time with your family. Okay, day 20, house walk. A house walk is basically you kind of like tiptoe and walk around the house and see what are the things that's left there that you want to get rid of but you cannot because the items are too heavy. Maybe you need someone's help to do it. Or this is when you walk around the house to see what else needs to be done. Say you have a picture that's fallen off the wall and you need to put it back on the wall. This is when you go around the house, do your house walk. If it's something that you can tackle really easily, like it'll just take a couple of hours to do all that stuff, then do it. But if it's something that will take more than a day, then write down everything that you need to get done and put this aside, because tackle this one day at a time as it comes. This is when you will actually feel like your house is complete. Day 21, make a trip to the thrift store. All that stuff that you've collected, day 21 is when you load everything in your truck or your car, your van, and you head down to the thrift store or a donation box and stuff everything in the donation box, and now let someone else benefit from all that stuff that you had bought for yourself. Day 23, you know all that items that you thought that you'd want to sell and you have them all in this one box now? List down how much you think you should sell it for. You can list it on Facebook Marketplace or any other apps in your area where people sell items, or you could have a garage sale and plan a garage sale day. Day 23, you see how it's like over 20 days now and you're not still cleaning. That's why I said this method that I had come up with is much better in my opinion, rather than sitting down and having to get rid of things every single day. You've already done the chunk of it and now we're just sitting back and doing more thinking. So day 23 is when we set minimalism goals. What are your goals? What is it that you want to achieve with minimalism? What is your outlook on what a minimalist life would be like? So my outlook was, when I come back from work, I do not want to see a house full of items. I do not want to be cleaning up after my kids. I don't mind picking up after them, but I do not want to be cleaning all the time. And the more stuff I see lying around, the more I feel like I have to clean. So I had to minimize visual clutter. Visual clutter is what makes me feel like my whole house is in a mess and I need to keep cleaning it all the time. Another goal that I wanted very much with minimalism was to not spend as much money on. Day 24, you're not going to spend more than 20 minutes to go around the house and pick up everything that is not in its place and put it back in its place. Now, we get lazy, we are human beings sometimes, although we've already organized a place and determined that this goes here and that goes there. Things sometimes get put wherever they are, and it's okay. We're human beings. Go back, spend 20 minutes today, pick all this stuff up and put back where it belongs. You can do this! Day 25, sit down after work or during your lunch break or before work or whenever you get time from work. Plan your meals for the next week. See what you eat this week. What is it that you enjoy eating with your family? What is it that you don't mind eating with your family? And meal prep for the following week. Meal prepping is a good way of practicing minimalism. When you meal prep, you've already set aside what you'd cook for today, tomorrow, the day after, and it feels very organized. And when it feels organized, it feels minimal. Okay, so this is one of my favorite things to do. Place a jar or a piggy bank, or do it the way I do. Just have an account, a savings account, where you place money every week or every month, and this would be the money that you would otherwise spend on impulse buying. See it grow, and I love seeing money grow. Nothing gives me more pleasure than to see money growing. Day 27, this might be hard for a lot of you, but here it is. Spend this whole day off social media. I'm not saying put your smartphones away and never look at your phone, but spend the day off social media. It is so easy for us to want to just flick the phone and go through social media, check YouTube, check Pinterest, check your emails or whatever it is. If you spent a day in your week not checking your emails, it'll be okay. Just make sure you check your messages in case there's anything important that comes through, but usually if there's really something important, someone would call you. Otherwise, today, spend the day off social media. Even if you're so tempted to use social media or watch the TV, turn on the telly, get up, go outside, go for a mask, put on your mask, go for a walk, take your dog out for a walk, go for a swim, take a nice shower, take a nice bath, spend the whole day just meditating or just rolling around on the carpet if you're so restless and you really don't feel like doing anything. Pick a book up, read a book. Day 28, sort your laundry room. If you haven't already, this is where you sort it out. How I organize my laundry room is that my soap and my fabric conditioner and the things that I need to do my laundry is just clean and tidy, and everything's there when I need it so that I feel nice whenever I do my laundry every day. Okay, we're coming to the end. Day 29, do your ironing. If you're not the kind who does your ironing yourself, then you would appreciate day 29 is where you do all your ironing. Now, I never used to do my ironing. I used to send it, someone picks up the ironing and then send it back to me, but now I do my ironing once a month because I don't have that many clothes anymore, so I can accumulate it. But if you have so little clothes that you need to do your ironing every week, then go for it. Day 30, we're finally at the end. Now this is where you go out, enjoy yourself. You are now a minimalist. You have less stuff. Now, your minimalism is not the same as my minimalism, and my minimalism is not the same as another person's minimalism. Some people are extreme minimalists, some people are not. Some people say they're minimalist and still have a lot of stuff to you, but their minimalism is different to yours. We all have our own journeys of what we consider is minimal to ourselves, and that's the whole point. So you do not need to fit into anyone else's clothes but your own. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up, and I would appreciate if you'd leave me a comment below and speak about what are the difficult things that you went through when you were doing your declutter. With that said, I hope I will see you again at the end of this week. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.